Manny. Hey. Hey. Manny. Manny. Manny.
Hi, my name is Simon, and this is Weird.
Okay, buddy.
Let's imagine a scenario. One day, you walk out your doorway and see a battered dead body laying on the ground with a man saying it's his friend. When the police arrive, it turns out the man had a cell phone full of your pictures. The strange man then takes the corpse out of the body bag, runs away with it, and quickly drags it and dumps into the lake, acting as if he was freeing an animal into the wild.
I wish you all could have seen it. We just have to show them.
What is your reaction? A film is an incredible tool. It can make us see the biggest evildoers as heroes. It can show us their human side. Humanizing the antagonist and showing their journey into the dark is a very powerful concept. Good storytelling enables experiencing life through the eyes of another person. It allows us to understand motives and actions of other people, even if it's a man from the local news playing with dead body in the woods.
Manny, help me get home.
There's no doubt that Swiss Army Man is not a movie to perceive literally, although in the end it turns out the story could have been more real than it appeared in the first place.
My name is Hank Thompson.
We're here with Hank Thompson.
And that's Manny. He saved my life with his amazing body.
Hank is on a deserted island, feels completely alone.
You want to go home so you can have love.
Yeah.
But you ran away because nobody loves you.
He wants to end his life, but in the last moment, he sees a dead part of himself, Manny.
I'd always hoped that right before I died, my life would flash before my eyes. But as I was hanging up there, I didn't really see much of anything.
Hank takes the corpse on his shoulders and starts their journey. Throughout the movie, he discovers peculiar, strange, but very helpful abilities of his body.
I used to be dead, but then he brought me back to life. And we were lost out there in the woods for a very long time. But we survived because I have special powers.
Manny slowly starts to rise from the dead. They both learn a lot from each other, though being very different. Despite the fact that Hank bears the weight of infantile, irrational, and still learning Manny, it clearly saved him from ending his life, helps him survive, and withstand most difficult challenges he faces along their journey. Hank learns to accept Manny. Manny, while learning new feelings, after at first being delighted, now faces negative emotions.
I can't get her out of my head. And I don't know if that's a thing that happens or if I'm just weird, but something tells me she's the one I'm supposed to bump into and spend the rest of my life with.
After falling in love with Sarah, there comes sudden pain and anger after finding out the truth. It paralyzes him and he tries to get away from all his feelings. At this moment, he learns to cry.
It's wet and uncomfortable.
He'd rather be dead than feel negative emotions.
I'm sorry if this makes me weird or you don't understand, but I wish I was dead again.
But understanding both positive and negative emotions, understanding the inevitability of death, allows him to possess a new ability. He begins to walk on his own. From this moment, Manny is the one to take Hank on his shoulders and to make it possible for them to return to more real world.
This is home! This is what we've been fighting for, right?
Hank, although facing his problems and being able to see glimpses of positivity around him, still lives strongly by his imagination and inside metaphorical world. Although the situation objectively looks dramatic and brutal, in his eyes, the story ends with a happy ending.
What the fuck?
Interesting how such a weird, twisted, and unreal story, when seen at the right wavelength, feels so genuine, honest, and real. Swiss Army Man allows us to see a very precious thing. It allows us to see another human's perspective. A perspective of a human with problems we all are facing ourselves.
You can't just say everything that comes into your head. That's bad talking.
Coming across such drastic, hideous, and weird cases in our life, their overwhelming caliber and abnormality staggers us. Understandable reaction is blocking it and trying to find an easiest answer fulfilling our incomprehension. Retarded,
Don't say that word.
sick, troubled, these words may shut off our need of explanation for what we experienced. But did we really understand the problem? Did we understand another human being? Are we able to see our own problems in those extreme cases? In retarded and sick person, see ourselves and show a little understanding? How to prevent such cases? What is their cause? What led to this particular moment? I mean, sure, gross and bad is gross and bad.
It's not gross.
But in most cases, if not all, those actions are the effect, not just simple and pure evil action existing in the void by itself. Swiss Army Man shows us vague, even invisible piece of the world we are part of. It unpacks for us a rich inner life, difficult to understand, complex, which when seen from the outside would easily be summed up with a single word. A word probably easy to understand, but not accurate.
But maybe everyone's a little bit ugly.
If I'd have to summarize this movie with one word, I'd say weird.
Crazy. I'm fucking crazy. Maybe, just maybe, I'll make it alone.
This movie encourages us to understand weird.
What are you doing?
I'm singing a song so you won't overthink things.
And how is your money? Is he weird? I'm curious about your thoughts on this story. I wouldn't be surprised if you got completely different ideas. Let's talk about that in the comments.